Hello and welcome to another video in a community that believes weird is wonderful and magic is real. And welcome to my hair, actually like washed since proper cutting it, the second go around of the cut. And we're actually on a day where I'm finally enjoying it. So we're getting there. The change is the changing and I'm accepting it. But we are here to do a week in my life. Let's get freaking started. Lumos. So we are on day one. I'm literally going to record something, excuse my vacuum, every single day, just a little bit every single day. And I do want to say we haven't shown him very much. Sir has not said hi. I do want to close the closet. Okay, we don't need to expose this. You know what I mean? I feel like this goes without saying, but I like to say things. So, you know, a day in my life, a week in my life, or whatever is a snapshot of my life. And so I'm just going to be sharing like little bits each day, and some of it's boring as fuck, okay? And some of it's exciting. And today happened to be a day of like stuff coming in the mail. Not super duper exciting. I have one that I have been waiting for a while, not with anticipation, not with excitement. We'll find out if I like it, and the other I'm going to surprise Matt. So let's do the first one. Let's pick a good spot. Also, I did the makeup that, if you watched my second channel, we've not touched that second channel in a year. It started out like, I don't even know what I was doing, but then it morphed into like a number of other things that I would have just put on this channel. It's a whole thing. But I did do a video where I went and saw Beetlejuice, and it was one of my, excuse my hair, it was one of my favorite makeup looks. So it's like a purpley, like, excuse me, purple, what are we doing here? Purple eyeshadow kind of underneath, a little sparkly business, a little sparkle purple. I love a sparkle. Okay. I'm a niffler inside. And then like a green shimmery business on top and like a purple lip, you know what I mean? With my Beetlejuice. I did do like, oh, I love like going back to the times, you know, the way backs. We're not in the way backs yet, are we? Are we in the way backs? Oh God. Where we're just like kind of like, I need more like under sleeves, shirts to go underneath shirts. It's just a fun alt, you know, way that we used to dress. I used to dress. I missed it. But anyway, it was a makeup look that I really loved, and it did like the little like dots. Are we in frame? On like the edge there, and then like the dot underneath. Like it just feels edgy. I love it. Okay, so what we're gonna unbox today was, I could be way wrong, but I feel like it's months overdue. There were numerous apologies from the company of just, it's really, really overdue. I unsubscribed from this company's main box a while ago, and that is magic delivered. So this is their pin box. I've just lost interest. I've just lost interest in them. They have not been really delivering the magic, not just in the stuff, but just on time, like just on time. And there are exceptions. There are times for things. There is a forgiveness period, and then there's a period of like, you've lost me. You've lost me. And they did claim that they put an extra pin in here. So let's find out. If you remember, so basically they launched the pin box, and it was I don't even know if they were testing it, but I was testing just doing a full year. So I paid for a full year, regretted it almost immediately, to be honest. But they did, like each box was a particular color and like themed it on that color. I don't remember what this box is. So let's find out. I'm not gonna lie, it's feeling kind of sparse, you guys. Like, what is, like, they barely even, oh, okay. We're not gonna be mean. I just feel like they barely even, like, normally it's, like, filled in. There's more care in it, and it's just, yeah. There is a handwritten note, and I think Tyler is the owner. Hey, Aubrey, thanks for sticking with our little shop through a tough season. I packed every box and wrote every note, and I added a little extra as a thank you for your continued support. Stay magical, Tyler. Okay, maybe the other people should have packed it. I'm just saying. All right, what do we got here? So we got like a little, I want to know what the extra pin is. Like, this is really, I never thought like I cared about how things were packaged, but I kind of do. It feels very thrown in there. Like, there's not even like, where's the cheat sheet? I don't know what the color is. I'm going to guess, looking at everything, the color is orange. That's annoying. Okay. Sorry. All right. First one. very, very much my season. Is the lighting gonna suck here? We have got a Hagrid's hut situation in fall time. So I do dig that. That is pretty cute. So yeah, Hagrid's hut. But then also there is a little leaf in the corner here. And then a leaf down here. Like they are separate buttons. So this is the main one. Pins, not buttons, Aubrey. This is the main one. And then there's two on either side. So you got like a little maple leaf. It would be much better lighting over there, but I'm going for like, we're going for the edge, you guys, you know what I mean? This is cute. It's cute and it's fall, and there's nothing more fall. I think I said like there's nothing more kind of winter and Christmas than Hogsmeade for me when it comes to Harry Potter, and there's just nothing more fall than Hagrid's hut. So there's that. I can tell you right now, the disappointment that I did get is this right here. I think this is the extra pin, and I have received it prior in a previous box. So this is why it's not its own video, you guys. Okay, next one is, I think, it's definitely Weasley Wizard Wheezes. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is going on here exactly. Is that supposed to be a W? Here is, oh, for crying out loud. Let me get the lighting. All right, much better lighting. Weasley Wizard Wheezes. Like, it's definitely some sort of, like, bomb situation. Or is it supposed to be like that? I'm holding it the way it's, like, they pinned it on the thing as far as, like, where the wording is on the back. So there's that. And what else we got here? That is different. That is different. It's like a... What's happening here? Designed by the Magical Born Sisters. I do like the Magical Born Sisters. It's like a... It's looking like a drink of some kind. Like a pumpkin-y drink. I don't know. Is it like a Whomping Willow pumpkin drink? I like this. I like Magical Born Sisters. I've had a number of their things. I think this one, just like I did like this one. This is that extra one, but I've had it already. It was already in a box. Like I thought we were going to get something different. I'm underwhelmed. I do think that just about slipped out of my hand, the camera. I mean, it's falling apart anyway. We covered this. There's a reason I got my new phone. And that case should be coming, but I do like this one. And I do like that there's like an extra pin on either side. That's really cute. Maybe I'll keep that one for a fall pin. And we do have like a little about. Hey, that's my name. Laura and Aubrey. Oh, I didn't know one of the Magical Born Sisters' name was Aubrey. It's just one of those like cards, and that's them there. So that is the pin that they did and the brand there. So we got a little bit of an unboxing, and maybe you could see why I did not make that a full video. And I'm just done with Magic Delivered. I used to like, not rave about them. I'm not sure there's a subscription box I've raved about. Like there's a number that I've really enjoyed, and I wouldn't keep doing them if I didn't, you know, have them. But like, I appreciated their willingness to like, try new things. And then, yeah, and then they lost me after a point. So, okay, I'm going to call Matt up here because I got him something. I ordered him something that I didn't know existed, and unfortunately, it has already hit the stores and it's not in stores anymore, last I saw. And unfortunately, I found out how much it was in stores, which was $15, and it was sold at Walmart, and it was a series of them. And there was one particular one I wanted to get. So let me see if he can get himself dressed, because he's not dressed right now. We're showing the world the legs. You gotta get in frame. It's like extended Christmas.
Extended Christmas.
Yeah, that's not in frame.
How is it not?
Also, I didn't mention it's Saturday, so that's where we are in the week of my life.
The week of your life.
The week of my life. Hopefully it is. I'll get it on Curry's, as you know, because he tracks the friggin' shipping.
I don't track it. They just send it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a version.
It's a bigger box than I was anticipating. I'll say that
Nothing
much.
that needs to be cut back. It's not.
Whoa! Hey, the reveals, sir. What? Is he cute? He's so cute. I know. Well, somebody's not checking Discord.
Huh?
Freaking Tracy just like spoiling things. I see you, Tracy. She posted about the strange. I had already ordered it by then, but I direct messaged her and I was like, hey, just so you know, I bought it for Matt. Well, I bought one of them because there's a bunch, you know. Apparently they came out with Harry Potter ones. Do you want to show what it is? I don't know if you're actually seeing it. Wait, do they have a plush of that? Look at it. Look at it. It's Grumpy Bear. He's so grumpy. He's a Demogorgon. It's a Care Bear line, so I already mentioned where it came out. It can't. Yeah.
So Lucas is that Tenderheart?
I don't know. Who's the one that's Lucky? One of them's Lucky.
I think that's Will, which is somewhat ironic.
I mean, that's fair, right?
I do like the
I like the packaging. Oh, that's cute. I like the bat. Also, I found a new plush that that's a Demogorgon that I might want. There's also a weighted Demogorgon plush. I might need it. Oh, I found a dart plush.
I don't like Dart.
I know, it's like basically a slug. Anyway, that is day one of a week in my life. I just spent 10 million minutes talking to myself and realizing afterwards that I had it on photo. Okay, we are professionals here. So basically what I'm doing right now, it is the evening of a Saturday. I'm not doing we're just going to get little clips each day. I just thought it also these aren't proper days in my life. This is moments of my life, of this week, you know, every week is different. Every day is different. But what I'm doing right now is a little bit of Hillsboro clearance shopping. I don't know what drew me there. It's one of my favorite places to shop, and it got me a number of things. So I'm on the final bits of decision making. So the last leg. Also, I have started trying a mousse. I know a lot of curly haired people use a mousse, and I haven't used one in a hot minute. And I don't think it's just that. I think it's that my hair is cut. Excuse me. Can we not give me my light back? Thank you very much. Sorry, I was watching YouTube videos. As one does when they are shopping. But my hair is so much healthier. I didn't even put a hair oil in, which I normally do. I forgot to do it. And it's so much healthier. I think it's because it's cut. So today is, I think, have I said this? Today is the first day where I feel like I don't hate it. I actually like it. I like it. So anyway, we're shopping for clearance, Kelstar, getting help from this one over here. Are we in frame? There it is. There's the head. Whoa, that sounded weird. Okay. Oh, but I saw this. So this right here. Okay. I need it. But it's the only item. This is from Build-A-Bear. It's the only item there. And it's really hard for me to pull the trigger on an order. Anybody else hate that phrase? When it's just one item and then I have to pay shipping on one item. I like it. No likey. And that's an online item only. So anyway, I've been stumbling across a lot of cool items. But I'm kind of impressed with the clearance haul I've got going here, because we gotta keep it going. We gotta keep the goods going. But I'm also not aiming to spend the kind of money that we do during holiday season. And yeah, I had grand plans today. I'm sorry, I just whacked her in the head. I had grand plans. Are they grand? I don't know. I had productive plans to get this house really sorted, and I've just sat on the couch doing this. Okay, this is what I've done all day. And that's what I'm going to do the rest of the day. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll see you tomorrow. What is this hair? Also, what is this hair? This is the curly hair dilemma. Why? Can we just keep it contained, please? Oh my God. It is Sunday. It's downhill from here. It is a day that I've just done absolutely nothing. No, really. I've just sat on the couch and hung out with Hermie and ordered myself a number of things. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, lots of them were on clearance, so don't come at me. You know what I mean? You guys never come at me for ordering things. But what I want to do today, what we're going to do now, actually, let's talk about it. Let's talk about one thing I did do. I tested out, here, let's go in the bed. Let's go in the bedroom. The bathroom is what it's called. I tested out whenever it's a day that's not The lighting in the bathroom is awful. I can't believe I showed you like the whole haircut situation in the bathroom. But whenever it's not a recording day, obviously I'm recording, but I mean like the sit down. Is this angle better? See my vacuum? No. Whenever it's like a sit down, I'm recording an unboxing sort of thing, something a little bit more like, not formal, but I don't know, whatever. Whenever it's not that, I will experiment with makeup sometimes and just see like, because these things are on the internet, you know what I mean? And there have been a number of looks, even recently, that I'm like, you did that? But sometimes, you know, and we've talked about this in the comments recently with the haircut, that sometimes you just have to do things to know what you like. So I tested out, if you watched the video, yeah, I can't do this lighting. If you watched the video, can we do backlit? We're back over here. Literally, my pens are still here. That is what we're going to do today. If you watch the video, that is the Gothic Beauty Box, which I loved. FYI, I did immediately order the full year subscription. So we will be doing that. But I thought I would try the eyeshadow palette. And I don't know. Okay, please tell me, but I feel like I look like I just came out of Emerald City. You know what I'm saying? Like just like doused in green magic, maybe not in the best way. I don't know. I've done a green glitter eyeshadow before, and it is, I forget what it's called. It's like jelly something. It's by She Glam. It's really good. It applies really well. But I wanted to play around here, and of course I had to do the like shimmery glittery one. This is the eyeshadow palette that we did. So I just did the Toad Familiar, which I do really like. So far, I'm really liking the like matte colors, although some of the mattes have a touch of shimmer in there, which I really like. So I have it like on the outskirts, but I thought, let's just do Lucky Potion. Because it's like the most familiar to me because it is very similar in color to the one that I have from She Glam. It is splotchy as like, I'm not a huge fan of that. So I do like the eyeshadow palette. I do like the idea of it. I'm looking forward to more. But when it comes to like the full-on glitter, which seems to be this one and this one, I've not tested this one yet, but it appears to be a pretty similar consistency. I'll see when I get to that one. It's really splotchy. Like, it's really hard to contain, and it almost seems like it's more of a topper, but even then it's hard to contain. I didn't super love it. So I will say that about the eyeshadow palette, but I like to like experiment like when I'm not on camera, and here we are. So anyway, that's what I've done. Order things and play with makeup. Most of the time when it's not a recording day, I don't even bother with makeup. And you'll probably see me without makeup quite a lot for the rest of the week because we have a job to go to, okay? And I ain't got time for that in the morning, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm gonna do now is, I haven't really done a lot of like prep for the week, for the work week, because who in their right mind wants to spend their weekends prepping for work? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to spend a lot of hours doing that. Why? With those singular hair. This is the shite that drives me nuts when I watch back a video. It's not going to bother most of you, but it's my fossil here, okay? Anyway, I don't want to spend a lot of hours like prepping for work. The weekend is for rest and funsies, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes going into the work week and not having prepped at all anything makes work harder, makes mental health harder, all the things. I mean, lately overtime has been making mental health harder, and that overtime has been my choice-ish. I've not once been told to do it, but it really is it's a thing. So we'll see how much overtime we do this week. But anyway, I wanted to do just a touch more because I don't know what it is. I thought it was like my ADHD medications, but I talked to Matt. We have not had a desire for food really at all. We are foodies. We love the foods. Okay. So it's just weird. I've just like not felt hungry. Like, and I've had days where I didn't take my medication. So I don't know that it's that, but I've also like kind of not eaten anything because I didn't prep anything. So we'll get to that. And I'm just going to do a little bit of like meal planning. There's not a lot of planning. I'm just going to make something, that I can easily like do, during the week. So we'll do that. And then the other thing I want to do is just kind of like, you know, we've done kind of a yearly reset. She's not really a reset, but you know, the things I like to do in the new year, which is tidying. And I want to start getting in the habit of doing that like before the work week. So you're going to see some clips. I'm just going to like do some laundry and, actually, we're going to put it away. This is the perk of recording, okay? The accountability. It's almost like if you're in the neurodivergent community, especially ADHD, you've heard of body doubling. And whenever I'm talking to a camera, I do feel like I'm talking to you and there's somebody in my room. It's creepy, okay? What are you doing here? Do you know what I mean? No, but it gives me more accountability to do things. Like I was looking at placing an order, and it included a patch. And I was like, hey, Matt, what do you think? You know, should I do the patch or should I do the pin? Because sometimes I can just be really indecisive. And he was like, well, I have this many patches. And have you ever seen me put it on my jacket? And I was like, yeah, but I record these things. So it makes it happen. Do you know what I mean? As long as I put it in the recording. So anyway, it's going to make me do my laundry. You guys are going to make me do my laundry. We're going to do it. We're going to put it away. I mean, I'm not going to be showing you like folding my underwear or anything, but look, I'm a basic bee. Okay. We're not getting risque here. I'll just tell you that. I don't have anybody to impress. He's stuck with me. Okay. And he seems fine with it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm going to do that. And I've actually, I said to Matt, I was like, I used to be so messy. We talked about this a little bit, like just ADHD people in general. This is a very generalized statement, so just do not hold that that's not true for everybody. But we can be quite messy. And I definitely was in my growing up, up until like not that long ago. But I was like, oh, I got to clean the house. And I said to him, I'm like, oh, there really isn't that much to clean. It's really just a tidy. And he was like, yeah, because I've actually been good at it. It's like, what? Like once you start building the habit a little bit, and also take the pressure off that it doesn't have to happen right away. So anyway, I'm going to do some laundry. I'm going to clean. I might do a little bit of carpet cleaning because Hermione done thrown up on some things. I also haven't finished cleaning the downstairs. I did say I finished with the tidying, all of the stuff for sale is all in one spot. Oh, actually, I will also pack orders. I have some orders to do. So we'll roll all of those clips because I don't like packing orders. If I can avoid it, it doesn't always happen on a work day, like in the middle of work. So I'm going to pack everything I have so it's prepped and ready to be shipped. And yeah, some carpet cleaning, just general tidying. And then I will meet you back where we'll actually be talking to each other, and I'm going to go to the grocery store. We're going to go to the grocery store, pick up a few things, nothing like extravagant, and just make something that will be a simple, healthy go-to, I am getting some sustenance during the work week. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. All right, back with the groceries. Now, let me say right now, Walmart is not exactly the place we frequent for our groceries, but when it's like quick stuff, like last minute, because I'm last minute prepping, it's the closest thing to us. So what I'm gonna do right now, and I'm gonna do it off camera and I'll show it to you after, is, like I said, I have been not prepping, not planning. I've just not been eating a proper meal. Let's just put it that way. Okay. I wouldn't even call it a meal. I'll have like a bowl of cereal and that's it. So what I'm going to make, where's my phone? Which is right here. I have made before and I've been craving it. It is this chickpea salad sandwich by Nora Cooks. I'm sure you can use like a number of other websites, but I have used that recipe before. I love a chickpea salad sandwich. It's just like refreshing. You're getting a good amount of protein, you're getting your veggies, and I'm just gonna like put it on bread with some tomatoes or something. I mean, I'm sure you'll see tomorrow when work starts, but, and that's another thing. So I'm gonna make that because that way it's like a scoopable thing that I just put on bread. It's like real quick because I had it in my mind that I would have so much time working from home. We will do a video, at least in part on that. But yeah, speaking of time, I have been working, let me know if you can relate. I have been working early hours for years now. In the last job I was at, I don't remember, did I start at 7? I think I started at 7, but that one I had to actually travel to, so I would get up even earlier. And this one, I started work at 7. The only other person that's kind of technically in my department-ish, our partner more, also was 7. So we were kind of starting at the same time. Neither of us are morning people. I've never been a morning person. And I've just sort of like recently questioned, am I jeopardizing my mental health by starting so early? Because the reason that I did it is, work gets done. We're leaving this hat on, by the way, because I don't need the creases up here, but you get to finish work a lot sooner. So I was finishing at 3:30 because I'm only taking a half-hour lunch. And you get to be there when most people aren't there. I do a job that does have inquiries coming in. There is a customer service aspect. And so you get to kind of like be there before they're all, or they've already come in from the evening portion that you were not working, and you can just sit and be with them and answer the questions and take your time. But I just do not like the first 2 hours. Like we've literally made it a joke that like, let's not make any meetings before 9 o'clock. Cause the meetings, oh God, I barely had them in my last job. I feel like they're half of my job, but, working on that, but, they're all for the good of the order. Yeah, I think most of them, in this particular job, and I like this team. Just saying. But I read this book on sleep some time ago, and it was talking about like sleep cycles and how people who are in certain age groups, I don't remember it was a super popular book and it really like woke me up when it came to sleep, but it was talking about like certain age groups. So like if you're a teen, typically it's not the same. All bodies are different for everybody, but there was a cycle of like, okay, teens tend to be most operable at this time. And it was just talking about how like school timing is not conducive to that age group and when they need sleep and when they are mostly awake, and kind of like breaking out when you are like much older. But also how there is nuance to everybody. And that's why we have people who are more of a morning person or an evening person. I'm a night owl. My brain is not on and working until at least 9 o'clock. Let's be real, it's 10 o'clock, okay? The ADHD drugs have to kick in. So I decided, let's give it a shot because this job is so flexible. And the other thing was like, you know, if I did want to make medical appointments, those have been by the wayside. Both of us need to like make that a priority, but it's been a lot of overtime and YouTube and just sleep and work, it feels like. But if there are, it's like, oh, I could finish work early and then I would book the appointment for around that time. So just like right after work. But because I'm in such a flexible job when it comes to like schedule, I could just flex my time. So I was like, you know what, let's try it out. So I've been doing a start time of 8:30 and finishing at 5. So then I just go right into dinner and that's a wrap. And so far, I've done a week. So far, it's been amazing. So anyway, I'm going to go, but yeah, let me know are you a morning or night person? It'll be an indicator if you're my people. Just saying, I'm kidding. Am I kidding? I don't know. All right, I'm going to go make the chickpea salad sandwich, and actually I'll just show it to you tomorrow. I will see you for work at the Muggle job. What? 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 We were whining for like 10 million minutes and now we're quiet. Why are we quiet now? We don't want the world to see what a nuisance we are in the morning. Oh, and now we're purring. Okay. It doesn't make up for it. It doesn't make up for it, okay? I love you. I love you so much. She's gonna end up on my lap all day. Good morning, Vietnam. No, I'm kidding. Good morning. Cheers. Hopefully, it's an okay-ish week at the work, at the muggle jobs. I hope it's an okay day at yours. Obviously, it's Monday, it's the start, so I have all week to go. And I've got less than half an hour to down this sandwich. It's one of those like open face situations. How gorge is that? Okay, this is such an improvement from what I've done. Am I going to keep to this next week? Stay tuned. I'm probably not. So I'm starting at 8:30. Give me a sip of coffee. Sorry, I'm not used to people being in my room at this time of the hour, time of the day. And Hermie's over there whining at me. This is what she does. She will, these angles. I look so tired. You guys, I did some mascara. I tried. We're going to go with that. Look, this is how I feel right now. I was going to say I'm probably not going to record like getting ready every single day. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I do have to go into the muggle job one day this week, so I'll capture some clips. Nothing, I was going to say explicit. If I'm not awake right now, okay, could you imagine what I was like when I was on the earlier schedule? So yeah, I have to down this, and then I have an 8:30 meeting, and then I think I have a later one. I don't even want to look at messages. I'm trying to get better at that, at like not checking messages just because I'm home and they're there for me to look at, because that's not when my schedule starts. So yeah, I'm going to prep for that. So I'll probably get some clips just like of the day. Just gonna be real thrilling. Just a lot of this and a little bit of this and a lot of, a lot of that. Cause I think I have at least 2 meetings. Actually productive ones. What is this? You know what I'm saying? My last job, the meetings, not so much, not so much. At least I didn't have a lot of them, but there are a lot more here, but they are to make progress on things. So they're all for the good of the order. Methinks, but they also eat up a lot of my time, and I have a lot of work. I have a lot of work to do today. But we'll see how it goes. I've been struggling. You know what? We'll save that. Let's do a video or a portion of a video. Let me know if it interests you. I kind of want to talk about what it's like to like work from home. I'm going to simultaneously do this because I'm running out of time. I'm running. The clock is looking at me. But I could talk about what it's like to work from home, because obviously, or maybe it's not obvious if you're new here, this is my first work from home job. I've been in it for, well, I hit my, what's it called? I hit my 6 months. As somebody said, because I was having a panic attack because apparently everybody in this position, and in my department is understaffed. And I won't get into any more than that, but we're all doing our best, and it's a fucking amazing team. The dream team. But I've had a lot of moments, and we could save that for that video, but I had somebody say, well, you hit your 6 months, right? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, you're not exempt, right? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, or sorry, she goes, you're union, right? I was like, yeah. And she's like, they can't get rid of you. I was like, okay. Okay. She's like, you're not going anywhere. I was like, all right, then. It does help that my partner in crime, the one and only other person is field the right word? Without revealing too much, is leaving at the end of January. So that has set in a little bit of a panic, and more because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And one person, the recruitment has not even really, she's begun, but she's not gone out to the public yet. So I will be one person, doing my best, and I'm just going to accept that I can't get everything done. And my boss knows that, and my whole department is in that situation. So it is what it is, but that is tough for my, is it the ADHD or the autistic brain? I don't know. It's all the same brain, but they're all going like, they kind of like clash. Speaking of which, I need to work on an appointment for autism. Okay, I'm gonna go eat this because I've got like 17 minutes to eat this, and yeah, just roll some clips. Working. I forgot I put my office chair up for free because my workplace bought me a chair, an ergonomic chair, and somebody's coming by to get it. So I'm gonna go put it outside and get back to work. You know, my last job, I'm out of breath. You know, my last job, Mondays were like, they were just Mondays because they were the first day you go back. Mondays with this job, actually every day, is a surprise. Always a surprise. So got a lot of things coming at me today that need to be taken care of. So back to it. Also, anybody else talk to themselves? I couldn't do that in another job around other people. It might get looked at a little weird, but I was literally about to talk to myself, and I was like, you know what, let's hit record. Where I'm just like, okay, Aubrey, we're going to go to this email. We're going to, what were we doing actually? We're going to go here. We're going to, okay, that's my email sent. Okay. But I'm just like, okay, we're going to pull this thing up. And then because I have literally 3 monitors going on here, it's a split 2 monitors. I could split it over 3. It's just too many. I don't need that many. I got the laptop and then I have 2 monitors. I only need 2 screens. I might do 3. It feels like a lot. Sometimes I have days where when I work, I'll just work off of the laptop because it feels like almost too much. And sometimes working off the laptop is not enough because I can't like view everything I need to. A lot of things need to be like looked at simultaneously, kind of looking at this over here and inputting it over here. And, you know what I mean? I don't want to revelio much here. Maybe at some point I do share. I'm just not going to be sharing like where I work or anything like that. Right, back to talking to ourselves. So if you see my lips move, nobody's in the room. It's just me. Okay. Also, I got some revelatory information. I thought when you turn Do Not Disturb on, can I talk and do this at the same time? We're going here. I thought when you turn Do Not Disturb on with Teams, for any of you that use Microsoft Teams, I thought it was just letting people know that you're in Do Not Disturb. No, it actually apparently doesn't notify you, which I was like, oh, great, I'm going to use it more. Okay. Because sometimes it's just too many. It's a lot. In this job, there's a lot coming at me all the time. And the team as a whole. and the notifications are a lot. And sometimes they're not even like, because we have just our own little chat that's more non-work stuff where we check in and share fun things and stuff like that. But I could be checking that a little less often, so I can get some things done in a little more focus time. But there's a lot of respect for focus time. So, all right, back to focusing. Okay. Okay. Meltdown happened. I told myself, I'm like, I'm not going to show you guys these meltdowns. When things like, I'm an autistic person, we've talked about this, and when things don't go exactly as planned, it takes me more time to adjust than maybe somebody who's not. So if you're like that, there's nothing wrong with you. If you get upset like me, there's nothing wrong with you. But I went out to go donate that stuff, and the scooter that I thought was charged was not charged. So I was already on my way there and noticed that, and we're ordering pizza to make up for it. Hold on. Yes, please. Yeah, he's ordering pizza to make up. And then he came up and gave me a massage. Thank you, Manny. I might have thrown a few things. I don't put these things on camera, okay, because we don't need to. I don't need the world to see that. But yeah, I went out on the one scooter and it wasn't charged. Matt had come back because he was dropping off packages of things that you all ordered. Thank you very much. And he came back and it looked like there was enough charge. So I took a chance, and I was a good portion of the way there, but not halfway. And I was down to 1 bar. So there was no way I was making it home. So I will do that another day this week. Okay. And I think, yeah, I don't know. It's just been, something else. I feel like this video is going to get quite long, but I feel like this is a video for maybe, I don't know, not really, because I probably won't make a video on my current job. I could expose that to the world, but I am coming to do you ever experience trauma? I think most of us have, and how that looks for us and how that's defined by us is different and might not be how other people would define trauma, but trauma is trauma, and a shitty situation is a shitty situation, and how you were treated is how you were treated. And the place that I work right now is there's a lot of work to do. I'm probably going to do some work and not get paid for it, to be honest. And that's a me choice, because I care a lot about it and it has an impact on people's lives. And I want to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I think I've had a lot of trauma from my last job. And it's like, one simple example of that is we're having a holiday party on Thursday and I'm not going. And nobody is asking me, are you going? Are you going? Where aren't you going? Hey, are you going? Like, I never went to any parties or anything like that. And really the reason I'm not going is, well, I'm vegan. We're doing a potluck. Nothing vegan going to be there for me. But more, I just because I actually like these people. So I don't mind the idea of games and just having a moment, but there's just so much work to do. And, yeah, I want to do a good job, but it's weird because I just have these moments of oh, is it okay that I don't go? And nobody's saying that. It's left virtual, it's open, nobody's judging me. And if they are, they're not saying it. And it's just I don't know, like if you ever had a traumatic relationship of any kind and you go into a good one and you're just like, why are you being this way? This seems too good. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it feels sometimes. So anyway, had a bit of a meltdown. I will take that stuff out another day and we're going to have pizza. And then we are going to watch and also I'm probably not going to be recording like every single day this week, working, because just imagine, like I said, the same thing. I'm just sat here outside of the day that I'm going to be going into the office, and I have a wee little fun plan kind of, that I've done before for going in that we'll do after. So I will record a few clips. I'm going to Hot Topic basically. But I won't be recording everything. So just anything that I get up to after the workday. So just imagine that I am working 8 hours. Probably more. We earned a free pizza. Well, that's good news. All right, I'll take that. I can do it. I've adjusted. I'm calm. On top of that, Hermione was whining like crazy because she's got attachment issues and she really loves me and she doesn't like when I leave. And it was overstimulating. So yeah, anyway, that is that. We are going to have pizza. I'm going to probably just keep working. And then I'm going to have a break. We're going to watch the documentary. I'll report back thoughts. Actually, I might share some thoughts on the finale. And I'll let you know when the timestamp is. Like, if you haven't seen it of Stranger Things. Did I say what documentary? It's the Stranger Things documentary we're going to watch tonight. It is the 12th, so it's dropping today. And I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, so we'll do that. And then I'll share some thoughts on that. Because I never really dove in. My feelings just overtook me. On like all the things that I did love. So yeah, let's go do that.
They stayed up all night and they were done, and then it just snowballed.
Horror legend Stephen King is hooked on the show.
He tweeted about our show and we've exchanged some emails with him, and that still blows my mind because growing up, he was such an inspiration.
Hello, what is today? Why did I think it was Wednesday? It's Tuesday. I mean, I don't want to be wishing away the days, you know what I'm saying? It's Tuesday. It's been a week. The muggle job. I'm probably going to pop back in. I'm kind of just saying, probably do a little bit more. Just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, last time you saw me, we were watching the documentary. I forget what they're calling it. One Last Adventure. The Stranger Things documentary. We made it halfway through. I had more work to do. And so tonight, I don't know what that is. Tonight I'm going to watch, or we're going to watch the last half. But first, I have a package. And if my nose is red, I think I managed to cover it up. We went out in the cold because one of you kindly sent me something. So what it is, I do not know, but it's in this backpack. Because if you don't know, I'm car free. We are without a car, so I hop on my scooter and I go to my P.O. box, which, by the way, we did just renew. So anybody in the future want to, support, she's available. All right, let me make sure addresses are off. Now, she does not actually, I think only once, goes by Shivani. I am going to shout out in usernames, but I don't know if she wants her actual name shared, so I'm not going to do that. Just in the case, you know what I'm saying? She feels really full. It's feeling, why do I always want to guess? It's feeling like, I don't know why I have to guess, but I feel like, is it like a plush variety? It's very squishable, or clothing kind of thing. How do you open this? I've never had a FedEx Express box. Professional here. What did you do? What did you do, ma'am? Let me in. Okay. Oh, it's some kind of plushy situation. What have we got here? What is happening right now? Oh my God, did she do what I think she did? Ma'am. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Is this from, okay, what? One moment while I collect my faculties. So Shivani, I'm going to just use your username just in case. She had shared, oh God, what was it called? Hold on. Hold on, pause. All the actions in the Discord group, you guys. Okay, it's in the comments too, but there's even more in the Discord group, which, by the way, if you're not familiar with Discord, she is free. No paywall there. Totally free. You get in what you put in. You get out what you put in. You know what I'm saying? Tell me right now, ma'am, is this where you ordered this from? Now, I can see the shop. I'm just holding the suspense here. Is Material Jill from Tacoma, Washington. And I don't know if you ordered just from their shop, but she did share the Darksome Art and Craft Market. It is an online market of small businesses sort of gathered together at, tell me if I'm wrong, is it just the one time a year? But just gathering all of these artists together that are very like dark and Christmassy. I don't know if they do one for like Halloween time too, but it was the coolest thing. I didn't end up ordering anything, but I found so many cool shops and everything is just like dark and spooky and right up my ghoulish alley. You know what I'm saying? I swear I remember seeing these on there. Is this where you got it from? What the I'm gonna lose my language right now. What? I love him so much. I love him so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. And the other one, I can't. I'm going to show Matt as soon as he comes up here. Oh my God, look at him. Look at the face. So like everything, like all the Christmas stuff, like I'm so happy with him. She knows like a plush is right up my alley and make it spooky and like I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. It's a skeleton plush with the creepiest grin. I love the like kind of like etching sort of like situation. I love the rib cage. Oh my God, look at the little cherries even are like little skulls. How freaking cute. I love the very grumpy face and the very defined eyebrows. And then this guy, you know, this guy's giving me like he's got a rolling pin. A bloody rolling pin. He's giving me like Chucky vibes a little bit. I need to rewatch Chucky. Is that like a scar? It is. With the dripping blood. I'm obsessed. Oh my God, he's so cool. I have, you know what? I'll just throw it out there. Why not? I don't hold anything back. I've been like, thank you so much. I need a penny to say that. Obviously. But if she's not obvious, like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I will, because she was so, you know, generous to like share that link. I think she shared it twice, like last year, and then this year too. And man, it was so close because there were so many good things. And these aren't the only ones. Like they have so many good plushes. You've just started. What have you started? I'm going to have to order more. It's just going to have to happen. I love it so much. I just have no words. Thank you so, so much. These are incredible. Like, these are incredible. I'm going to cuddle them. And also what's cool, like they're not, a snowman and a gingerbread is not like Christmassy specific. So they could come out Christmas or they could just stay out like wintertime. I remember what I was going to say. I don't hold any things back. I just share whatever with you guys. And for a while I would just really, really kill in the back here. And yes, the tree is still up. I don't know if I've said this, but we were going to take it down and then, oh, I don't like that angle. No, we're going to stay over here. Back here we go. We were going to take it down and then we just both realized we kind of want to leave it up just a little bit longer. So anyway, I have a lot of theme ideas for Christmas and I've shared a number of them and we'll do like a little announcement of this year's theme, which I think we're pretty well set on what this theme is going to be this year, and not just for Christmas, but Halloween. Like I have a whole vision for how we approach like the channel based on the theme. It's gonna be cool. Hopefully we can like pull it all together. But one of the themes that like came to mind, it's not gonna be a this year thing, would be like, and this one particularly would be up the alley of that. It would be like a Hansel and Gretel theme. Like, come on, you know what I mean? Like anything like kind of food oriented Christmas time, and like the epitome of that, I feel like, is a gingerbread man. I'm just rambling on and on. Like this is fucking amazing. We're cursing. We're putting the cursey words out. We've committed. I love them so much. I'm going to go show Matt right now. And then we're going to come back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you so, so much. And yeah, thank you. I love him. I need a name now. We need names, you guys.
With like a cloak to somebody who was really diseased, or that whole sequence with Vecna coming out of the gate. I think it'll be something iconic.
Back out and go.
Weather.
His eyes are back to normal, only they now reveal a new...
The friends we made will always, always be with us. It really was the adventure of a lifetime.
That is a wrap on one last adventure. What did you think, sir? What did you think of it? I'm going to try to be brief here, okay, because I could ramble on and on. And right now, we won't get into spoilers. Here's what I will say. It hit me in the feelers, okay? Just like the show did, just like the finale did. I love this show so much. That's why the words couldn't come out in the video. When we watched it, I can't articulate what it means to me, and I'm a person that articulates a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I guess what I want to say is we have always loved behind the scenes because we have a deep respect for the artistic process and always will. It doesn't, I know for some people it takes away the magic somehow because it's just revealing all that, you know, it's revealing what's behind the curtain. But I think by revealing what's behind the curtain, I would hope it creates more appreciation for the incredible feat it is to bring so many creative minds together in a unified way, like so many fucking people together to pull off this one mission. It's an impressive feat. And I want to say this because while I think the masses enjoyed this season, I know that there has been this sort of online, I'm going to say trolling. I'm not even talking about, you know, those of you who just watched it and it wasn't for you. Because I've shared this so many times on this channel that I like to think it's abundantly clear that art is a creation made by the creator. They have their own intent. They have their reason. They have what they connect with it. They have what they want it to be when it goes out in the world. But just like my own videos, what goes out in the world and how those on the other side take it is now on them. You have now passed the baton over to others. So it is free for interpretation. It is free for feeling how you feel. But one thing I just like, and I don't know if it's because I'm a millennial and I didn't grow up with social media and I didn't grow up with like an online presence, like cell phones were coming out at the end of my high school year and, you know, I was around for dial-up, okay? It's like, let me give Game of Thrones as an example. I loved Game of Thrones. I didn't love the ending. I think a lot of people really didn't love the ending and for various reasons, but it never took away the respect that I have for all that it took to make that show happen. And while I had those feelings and I was disappointed, and there are likely some of you who were, I can never, and I don't know that I will ever, relate to getting on the internet and going on and on and on about how much I hated it. I just can't relate to it. I'd rather do that with love, you know? It's like I said to Matt, I'm like, I just don't get it. I just don't get this sort of like situation that is occurring with a small amount of people being so loud. Because yeah, your voices and your experiences and how you felt about it matters. But there is a point that it's like, what service is this doing anymore? You know, like I can't relate to that. And then I said to him, I'm like, I think when we watched Game of Thrones, I probably had like 4 or 5 people that I was like, man, that sucked. I didn't like that. Here's all the reasons I didn't like it. And we chatted about it. And I didn't hop online and, get into every Reddit feed that I could possibly get into. And what, in my opinion, this is my opinion, is becoming just some degree of confirmation bias of your own feelings and insanity, and the personal attacks. This isn't even just Stranger Things. The personal attacks that will happen of a creator, I cannot ever understand or relate to, because no matter how much I don't like something, it's just not conducive to my time on earth to go on and on and on about how much I hated something. I can't. Just life is short, and I rather spend it sitting in love. And that's not me saying, let me force myself to love something. This is me saying, for the things that I do love, I rather spend more time sharing those than spend more time. I'm not going to sit here and go, these are all the YouTube channels that I hate, and really don't understand. I just click off it and I go to the next thing. It's just not, I don't need that sitting in me, coming out of me, and then just creating more and more of that. And I just feel like the world there's a lot of negative, crazy things. Look at this face, you know what I mean? Going on, and I don't want to add to that. So it doesn't take away the fact that there are things that I don't enjoy that other people do, but I don't need to go on and on about it. I just don't. I'm going to share it. I'm going to get it out. But the level, it's not just the show that I see that happening of negativity, and it's not even just art that is just I can't understand it. It's there's so many reasons that I called this channel Love and Lumos, and sometimes I have moments, even recently, where I'm maybe we change the channel name. I don't know, but I don't. One of those reasons is I always want to lead with love. It is not going to be. I'm not going to be without critique. Like this show, it has its imperfections. No show, no matter how good it is, no movie, no matter how good it is, no piece of painting, no whatever, is going to be without flaws. It will have them, and it's up to the viewer to decide what is the magnitude of those flaws for you and what it takes away from you, in your experience. And you can't control how you feel about something. That is not the message that I'm putting out here, and I don't think it's the message anybody's putting out. But just I just can't relate. So I'll say that. And it just I don't know, it makes me personally have more love and more respect and more understanding. It's why I sort of stopped reading books I wasn't enjoying, because it could be a lot of reasons. It's just not a book for me. It doesn't mean it's a bad, writing style. And even if I thought it was, I just didn't enjoy critiquing it. I don't think that there's not a place for, sorry, I thought something over there, for critiques, because I find them useful too. It's the intensity and the excessiveness and the, like I said, kind of confirmation bias, it feels that is going on in the world in general, that I just cannot understand. So I rather sit in love and the things that I love and share those. It's not, again, going to be without things I didn't enjoy. But yeah, that's what I'm going to say. And I love the show, and I feel like I didn't get to hit on all the things that I loved about that finale, while again, not without imperfections. Yeah, I get it. Where were the Demogorgons? Okay, totally get it. For me, it didn't detract. I think it is a whole, and that is that, But my experience was, it moved me emotionally. It is one of my favorite shows I ever It's meant so much to me. And yeah, I loved it. I was going to say the CGI, but it's sitting and watching. I love artistry so much. I love the creation process so much, because it's such a vulnerable, heartbreaking, deeply connecting, and so very human. And maybe this is discounting some things some animals do. That is quite the one unique thing humanity has is its ability to create and express that creation. And it is a deep passion of mine and always will be. And let me tell you, no AI will ever come close to what a human can do, because we are flawed and because it is coming from our hearts and our experiences. It's just, I will never I will never support anything like that because it will never be like it takes the magic out of things. It's why I rather, if I can avoid it, not pay for anything that is AI made, you know, like it just takes the magic out of it, because when I see a painting or something, I'm like, somebody did that. Somebody spent hours. Not only did they spend hours in making it, they spent years of their life getting their skill to that point. It's impressive. It's so impressive, even with flaws, you know? So I just love this show. I love artistry, and that's what this channel is going to always be. Like, it's not about like a lack of critique. You will still see that. Some of you have come at me for it, for like things like subscription boxes and stuff like that. Like, I don't hold back because I want to see places do well, and you know, I would want those critiques too of something that I'm putting out. I'd want the love too, but you know, I'd want it all to be honest. But just, yeah, it's just like, what is happening? What is happening? And I just think, you know, the only way to confront that is to just keep putting love out and keep putting out what it is that you love, and giving that the elevation that it needs and not all else. So anyway, that is a wrap. Also, I don't have to go into work tomorrow. My coworkers are amazing. So I'm going to work from home tomorrow, and I'm going to maybe stop myself from doing a little extra work. And that is my Tuesday. Back. Today is Thursday. No. Why am I always a day ahead this week? It's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Okay. Anyway, I finally got the donations out. We didn't have a meltdown this time because the scooter was able to be charged and all that, and picked up some groceries. And I have a very special item, my case for my phone. She came in. This is your cue to pass it over to me. Took a bit to get the little glassy bit. I'll link down the glass that we used because we've used a liquid one before, and this one is not, and it's, I think it was more manageable. It's less nerve-wracking, right? All right, are you ready? So I already mentioned I got this from Berga. I was between 3 different styles, and I did go for the more expensive one, and it is MagSafe. So it also, I'll tell you how it works, but here she is. All right, do you see yourselves? OMG, it's like, I almost wish you could see it a little bit without the reflection, but it's like a little, I don't know, what do you call it? A cathedral kind of arc windowy situation with 2 dragons in it. There we go. Look at that. Oh, an arch. Did I say arc?
Yeah.
Oh, God. And then this one, so it's got more of a grippy situation. It's got the little slots for everything. There's also like little slots on the bottom for, hey, remember that Grim Reaper like phone chainy thing that I got? The little, you know, key thingy that chick was telling me about? Because I'm that chick. I like Walmart or something. Because I'm an old millennial and I don't know, okay? We were all talking about it at work. I work with a lot of old millennials who we are not as tech savvy as we would like to think, okay? But it can hook around that. So I'm going to probably do that. But I'm excited by it. I have not used this phone because I do not want to break it. And there's the little like opening for the actual phone. And then we have got, what else have we got? We got the little hand-holdy business. So this is what I'm going to use because, like I said, we got this for a lot of reasons, but we'll be able to use it in the store and not have to use the broken camera. So it does a number of things. I actually didn't know it charges it. What else did we get? Did we get the tripod? That's the one that wasn't available, right? We're going to get the tripod attachment at some point when it becomes available. We could have ordered the whole set, but it wouldn't have been here until March. Okay, so, or April or something. Well, you don't need to see it out. It is a light. So, I don't know, when I be filming in my bedroom at night, then I can use this light. That's how lights work. All right. Here's what it looks like, not attached. For the ergonomic camera grip, as it says. And then wireless charging. So that's why he charged it. I didn't know that. Actually charges the phone. And then it's a magnet. So it's going to like, hopefully, I'm a little nervous. Like, you know, walking around. We're going to be doing a vlog this weekend, out and about. I don't want them things dropping my new phone. I mean, it's working. Do you think that's strong enough?
I don't know.
Is this the test? Is this what we're going to be doing when we're vlogging? I mean, we'll test it out before we decide if...
Definitely feels weird.
It feels weird. I'm not used to it. And now I'm looking at it and I'm going, yeah, that's totally inconspicuous. Nobody notices this, right?
Holding it the other way.
That's awkward, Maddie. It has to be right in the center. I want to get my finger on the other side of it so it can't, like... That's interesting. Well, that is more... Okay, that's a little bit more hidden because it's, like, behind the... Don't nod at me. Oh, yeah, and we have that. It's all the goodies. Okay. Okay, maybe it's doable. We'll play around with it a little bit. And then... Oh, this is, like, to charge the... Okay, it's to charge the phone. But not just charge it, like, just set it there and... Yeah, okay. I like a dual purpose situation. Is this the same brand, Andy?
But as well.
Snap Pro Grow?
No. I don't know what this is. Generic.
Generic brand. We'll list generic brand down below. But it's like a little... I do wish it was like mobile and turned a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little limited, but it is a charger. So it plugs back there. And I'm assuming this is a magnet. Yeah. It magnetizes. That's how she works. So might have one upstairs because right now I've been just like plugging my phone into it, just a cord. So probably have one up there, and then you can always just unplug it. And if I wanted to stand, you know, it's just all part of the vlogging experience. So now we're gonna go have some fish sticks, some vegan fish sticks for dinner, and fries and broccoli. And then I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing after work. Hello and happy. Oh, this is how I feel. I'm in a good mood. I'm in such a good mood. It's a good day to have a good day. And just wrapped Thursday. And it's a happy almost Friday. And I'm here for it. So yeah, she was a good day. She was a really good day. And look, I have said this, but like I work with the best team I have ever worked with. And I've worked with some great people. The best, okay? Even like as, yeah. So anyway, what we're gonna do now is, I can't really show you, but there are Post-it notes all over my desk. There's like so much in this job that is just like this and this and this and this, and like, okay, we're doing this right now. What? Oh, okay. And then we just like, I'm gonna pivot over here. So sometimes there's just a lot of like this everywhere. And I just lost my light from my monitor. Excuse me. Can we come back to me right now? Thank you. So I'm going to tidy that up. And then I feel like normally it takes like a lot of energy out of me to like get anything accomplished after work, but I will say recording every day, and it's really making me inclined to vlog every week. I mean, I was already going to do that, but I just mean like my daily life, maybe not every day, but recording every, can we stop with this monitor? I get the environmental like efficiency here. Okay. But it's like, it's forced me to get things done. So I think, I don't know if I'm going to do this today. I need to do some bottle returns. She's not exciting. I mean, I can show you all the sticky floors of the bottle return room. Maybe I do. I don't really feel up to it today. That might be a tomorrow thing because we have a good bag or so, but I'm going to tidy this up because I'd rather not do that on Friday. I always like Fridays to be, and it's not always this way. Like I'm done, we're wrapped up, and monitor, and I'm just gonna relax. Like I don't want like maybe not having the light is great. I don't know. Also tried a new eyeshadow. I did like a blue and a green. It's that same palette from that Gothic subscription box, and just trying different eyeshadows. So like I think I prefer this more than the Emerald City vibes. You know what I'm saying? I like a green glittery business, but that one just like it didn't apply right. So I think I'm gonna do that. And then I have a small pile, excuse me, I need to sort my lighting out. And then I have a small pile of stuff that I've been needing to list. So I'll show you a few clips of that. And then I need to put away at if you saw the new Hirono like plush collection, just move my mouse here. I need to put it away. So I think I'm gonna like put that on the shelf, and that'll be that. I'm really just sharing my evenings, and then we are gonna wrap on Friday after that. So let's go. This phone is so much heavier. That's my complaint. Okay, I'm complaining. Like I still feel so undeserving. It is so much heavier than the 11, which is what I had. So it's been like a hot minute. We've never upgraded. Also thicker, but like I've been sitting and holding it like in bed and watching stuff, and my arm starts hurting. What does that say about me? I don't know. But On repeat, my friends, on repeat. Stranger Things, soundtrack on repeat. Also, before you come at me in the comments, yes, the realization came that this is pumpkin juice. Yep. Okay. Yeah, sometimes the brain's just not there when I hit record, okay? So I may or may not have intended to list all the things, but Master of Puppets came on, okay? So this is why my hair is like this. I'm gonna do it another day. You gotta enjoy what you feel in the feels, in the moment. What are we saying here? I need to go eat. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, but I will put up my Hirono bears, okay? Nobody puts Hirono in the corner. We put him on a shelf. You gonna say goodnight? Welcome to Friday. She's very annoyed with me. I did overtime until 8:30 p.m. Or not close enough. Come here. So there's nothing going on Friday. That is it. And that's a wrap on this week. Do you want to say goodbye to the people? Because I need to go to sleep. Do you want to say bye? Oh, really? Are we shy? Oh, we're so shy. Oh my goodness. Not for a second, this cat, like, could not deal with not being on my lap while I worked. If for a second I got up to pee, it's too much, right? It's just too much. Where's my lap, Mom? Anyway, I'm tired. That is a wrap. That is this week. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hold on. Gotta cover myself with covers. Get off of me. Bye. That was not a thing. Bye. Does that work? Was that an outro? You tell me. Sleep now.